guaranteed way to set up picks on specific targets. We're also playing into Ezreal.
Yeah.
Of all the AD carries, I feel like obviously the matchup in the Kai'Sa is rough, but he's on our hands here shortly as the second Q.
Thinking about it is DK. Hambach gets the first one. They're going to flash on top of Hype, who does get caught and ignited, but not going to be stunned up. Does get rooted a bit. Over the wall, though, does go Showmaker, and that'll be an easy pickup of first blood for him. No flash, no barrier.
Aiming, please kill all of them. Those were the only two options they had. That's not really the case. He doesn't lose these.
Yeah, he just walked on in and stole candy from a baby.
In this instance, and the equalizer is available. BRION. This is looking a bit scary.
Yeah, and they're just going to go in on Apollo. It's just a full 100-0. No hope for the Elise. And Closer now alone in a 2v1. Beryl tanking up the damage from Morgan, which isn't all that much. He might go down, and that'll be the first kill for Bro. But what about the rest of them? It's just the Nefiri hunting them down. He does get stunned into the wall, but Lucid doesn't care about that. A lot of flashes on the follow. Lucid continuing to chase them down, and he will pick up yet another one. He's now 2-0. And so is Showmaker.
That's true. There's only one.
Atlas is probably paying attention, you know. Ox, a little bit less so. We had double Chemtech.
They have perfect information.
All right, surely this time. No flash, no ults. We got Impale here for Hambach. Just press the buttons and the guy dies. Okay, there you go. They did it. They finally took out Showmaker, and even Closer got the kill.
Are you getting tilted by proxy?
Yeah.
As we'll see, can he clear the wave? Doesn't have his ult, so he's just gonna have to sack. But not the end of the world.
I'm surprised that Hambach didn't even try. just kind of waited and saw if he was gonna walk up.
Like maybe that, or maybe worried that they were gonna keep on pushing if he showed. Because I don't think they knew about the ward in the brush there. And then also Dragon is coming up, so maybe wanted to just go and get a base in there. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that Nefiri was mega busted in the last patch. Is still a great champion right now. If you actually look for a TP angle, Showmaker's coming over as well. Closer, his is off cooldown in just a second. There it is.
Yeah. Here he goes. 5v5.
She was on a ward.
Gentleman's agreement. We're just going to fight straight up here. No flanks as Beryl goes in onto the Skarner, though, but they do get the Drake. More importantly, the damage from the Equalizer is pretty nice. Does a good job of zoning the rest.
I'm disappointed.
Where's my action today? Not happening. Closer still trying to take down Shiwu as they take mid-tier.
That's not the plan.
Will they respect the Alistar? Well, it looks like the answer is no. They're just going to stick around and fight over this one as Hambach nearly dies, and he's going to die before the Otacon as well. It does go to Bro, though, as Aurora did get it, but I don't think they're going to win this fight anyway. So the knockup comes in. That's a couple of withdrawal.
Oh my god, they can cancel the backs.
Are they going to just end the game?
They can cancel the backs.
Wait. Guys, your base. Okay, they're going to get the Chemtech Dragon. Yes, okay, the two and they're pushing.
Can they back?
Morgan is trying to back. Closer gets the wave, and that'll be enough. So yeah, got a little spicy there for about a half a second. But it is the Chemtech Drake going over. Lucid says, no, that's actually my blue buff. Little did you know. Hambach, nice little stun, throws his ult in the wrong direction. And now Shiwu is on the run. Here comes Beryl, gets a two-man knock-up, and everybody on the side of DK is just trying to get away. The charm is going to miss. As Beryl still on the chase of Hambach. So many low health bars here on DK. Aiming goes down, and so does Shiwu. Bro on the comeback. Gets 3 kills, and they're looking for
so much damage down. Showmaker out of the fight early. Lucid out of the fight, and that's a lot of the damage gone. And then the reason why we see Kai'Sa picked into Ezreal is that moment right there. You're able to just get on top. I don't think they can actually do this Nash. There's also the problem of the mid lane being shoved into the Nexus turret. But still.
Now, that is a thing. But they're going to get this Nash. It's going to happen. Lucid can't get in. Flashed away by Palu. The top turret, the tier 1. That should be free. And they might even look at this tier 2. Showmaker does not have TP. So he's just going to stick bottom lane, and that means he's just not here for now. Backing as I speak.
Oh, it canceled his back. He's just going to keep on pushing.
Yeah, and Bro aren't fully committing to this push either.
Hearts as well. Morgan and Shiu both hacking right now.
Absolutely packing. And now, looking for this Chemtech Drake. Will Lucid try to go for it on this Nefiri? Shiu's on the flank. There's True Shot Barrage. In goes Closer. They're trying to burst him down in mid. Oh man, he is going to go down immediately. And now Hambach's super low in the pit. He's going to be taken out. They do get the Dragon, but they're overwhelmingly losing this fight. And with the mid lane open, that's one of the things that will help DK end this game. Morgan just going to go golden as the rest of the team try to take him out. It looks like Lucid should be able to keep him from backing as the TPs are coming into the mid lane. Flash on over at Deacon. Oh no! Not like this! They had come back in the game, and then immediately DK just ended it.
Clean ace! 5 for 0! The goal was even, Veldes!
Not even close.
It was supposed to be the moment. And the attempt to deny and turn onto Lucid there. Highlight, same reason why the Alistair is good into the rel. I guess we're going to keep the lookout on that. But I think the Maokai is great. More point and click CC. His comp is very juicy. Shiu. Maintain a little bit of distance. It needs to be respectful, obviously. If Morgan is able to hit an ult, they can just slam him into the wall. Go for the CC chain. But Lucid is taking the Dragon while all of this is going on. So DK not too bothered. She will be able to actually cancels his back there. So sticks around for now. What have they just done? A fight brewing here, Veldes.
Uh-oh. A Bro and Brewing fight. But it's just a smite for now. As Ingo's Barrel is going to engage with a Poppy ult onto Lucid, as now Barrel tries to get away with a flash on in from Hambach, gives first blood to Hype. Now they're in a great spot. They want to get this last grub. They don't want to get 4 over to DK. Are they going to be able to secure it, though, is the question. No smite available here for Hambach, and the ult comes in from the MF. So now they're going to turn on to Lucid, actually, as the sweep comes in. Catches 2. In goes Morgan as well. That's a couple now locked down for the Bros. They earn their lead once again in this game.
And DK simply underestimating the amount.
What's the Hambach one?
Hero Hambach.
Ah, yes. Well, Lucid's going to try to make up for it.
I think it's Hero Hambach and Headhunter Hype.
Yeah. Palu hit a wall.
I got the flash.
Yeah. That he did, but now the re-engage does come in for the side of DK. Is it going to work out for them? Lucid is in his ult, and Hambach's in a lot of trouble. And the chase is on. Palu and Closer on the run here as Lucid wants to get in, and the very fast, and the flash comes in from Barrel. That should be enough. It's going to say the very fast goes untargetable, so the ult's not going to work. There he is. See, he went on the ground.
I know, you're right.
He went in. He caught the Poppy as well. That's why he's really good into Poppy as well, by the way. Yeah, well, the ult's not going to connect this time from Hambach, but down will go Barrel as well.
Just stay on the ground.
And Lucid's going in, and the knockback here is fantastic. Hambach just left out to dry. The rest of the team just running away. So the Dominus timing.
Yeah.
Still 5 seconds away now.
And as we know now, even though he goes underground, like Barrel doesn't actually stay there forever, so he can be targeted and just die.
That's true. Yeah. Sid Advance doesn't last forever.
Not flashy.
Yeah,
you know, like when you have was Swift March, the Swifty one, like the amount of movement speed you get is completely crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just movement speed.
Sparrow's going to be flying around, so this is a big flank, and Hambach's in a lot of trouble. He does not have his flash. That's a nice ult, though. Gets himself out of trouble. Unfortunately, Palu had to die for his sins, as that is just the end of the rel once again. And should be the Dragon over. It is an Ocean Soul. Barrel going to dodge a bunch.
So if Maokai can go underground, why doesn't he do it more often? Why does he need to go to
It has a cooldown. Yeah, you can't. Again, it's not infinite, chronically. It's just a blob. It doesn't really have...
I like Blob Rush. That works for me.
It doesn't have any shape.
There you go. Like it goes underground. Might be dead.
Yeah. He went too far underground. He went too underground, too far, too much. And then he died. So now, Bro are thinking about this Otacon, but smartly they're not going to throw on the Otacon.
They should. They need another pick. Showmaker now finishing a second item. This Talia does not do damage, but she's very hard to kill. They're going to get a lot going here. Hype is on his way. They're a member up.
Yeah, I mean, the turret goes down immediately. DK are like, well, we can't do much. Lucid, an interesting engaged target as it is Xinjiao. So...
He's behind, so I guess he wouldn't have done that much damage.
Well, Bro's saying now is the
starting
time.
It up.
Yeah. And you know what? This worked for DNF, right?
There's a TP, forcing the one out from Shiu as well. Lucid has been on point with his smites. Can Hambak keep him away? I don't know. Barrel's angle there.
Palu coming on in. Showmaker bit of trouble. He has to flash, and that's just a flash for the ult as away goes the MF. And they're just going to try to turn on Apollo. They're not even going for this one as they just want to get that those flowers. In goes Lucid onto Closer, but the Hambak block into the wall is huge. Barrel does get the pick, and now Closer's going to go down as well. Shiu doing a fantastic job of frontlining. The knockback is big for Showmaker. And Bro, not immune to the Otacon throw either, as Hype is very fed, but soon will be going down to some rocks to the face. Down he goes, and who's faster?
Strutting!
Poppy or the strutting MF? Okay, the Hex Blast. He was very low. He was killing the flowers for the team. And he's like, no, I can rejoin. Instead, he gave Hambak the taxi out of the fight and died. Yeah. Instead of just taking the flowers. And here's Hambak's ult thrown on in, and he smited it in midair, I think.
That's actually, that's
not... Can you even do that?
That's not fair. He must have done it as he got...
I think... You can though, right? Because it's not a suppression.
That's crazy.
It's just airborne. But you just go really airborne.
I need you to talk about it. I already talked about Lucid enough as is, man. I can't. I can't, Valdez.
I mean, he's really good at smiting. You can't take that away from him. He's looked a little bit silly on the Xinjiao, but he's good on the smites at least. And now they're just doing the Baron. He's got his smite back. Hambak is here, but no ult. And now they got to respect this Rel. In goes the Rel, big Magnus Storm this time on top of the Mbessa into the back line. But look at aiming, he's just totally untouched once again. In goes Closer trying to get on top of Amy, but nobody can kill this AD carry. As Shiu full health, able to take it up for the team. And that is an ace. They only have to pay one Showmaker for it.
I take it back. We're getting to the point in the game where I'm contemplating POM.
He's got the pen in his hand. He's actually thinking about it right now. It's not an easy one. It's not aiming regardless of the boom damage.
No. I think it's between Barrel and Lucid.
It's probably Barrel then.
Because I don't think it's Showmaker.
I mean, Lucid was good on the Nefiri, but I just think that Barrel's Alistair was really the biggest. Do it, I'm going to write it in for you. That's what he would say.
And then he would say, man, that's why I lost my phone, but put it in anyway.
Yeah. All right, nice try. Closer, going to trade some flashes. Unfortunately, that puts him in a very precarious situation, and he's now dead. But it was a good effort. I admire his...
Nice try.
His feistiness. But, yeah. You got to send something, you got to try, but unfortunately, Showmaker has flash.
We're not getting a Brodemption moment in this one.
No, we're not.
Unfortunately, Nexus is about to fall, Valdez.
It's, you know, you got to go back to the old classic. It's broke, you know. And DK, they did a great job. Good stuff today. You know, not too many moments, not too many happy gaming moments. They kept it together. And that's a nice little engage from the engaged Maokai. As Barrel is going to drop the redemption, keeps himself alive with that redemption. As, yes, DK just with the finishing touches going to take everybody down except Hambak, who does live on his Poppy. And that'll be the 2-0 from DK tonight.
Game number 1.